on the trail of the lonesome pine, where the southern breeze is blowing through the trees. That's where I long to be.
All right, we like to say a great big howdy. Welcome to the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers Show. Everybody's here around the gold and feeling good. Hope you're going to enjoy all the good picking and singing out there. We got the old original Lonesome Pine Fiddlers here, and we hope you're going to enjoy all the show we've got lined out for you here. And we're going to try to go back and do some of the old songs that you remember the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers by. This was recorded in 1953, November. We hope you'll enjoy a number called I'll Never Change My Mind. I say I do, I will forget within a year or two. You say I'll change my mind, I'll be darling time. I know that you was never to be mine. I'll never change my mind, although you say it's time. You tell me that you'll never be mine. Somehow think you've lied, and someday will be mine. And nothing can ever change my mind. Change my mind, although you say it's time. You tell me that you'll never be mine. Somehow think you've lied, and someday will be mine. And nothing can ever change my mind. I'll always be the same. You're sweet as the first round of spring. In this heart of mine, you live all the time, and nothing can ever change my mind. I'll never change my mind, although you say it's time. You tell me that you'll never be mine. Somehow I think you lied, and someday will be mine. And nothing can ever change my mind. I'll never change my mind. That's one of the old songs, and we hope you enjoyed that there. And we're going to get right along and do another in just a minute. But now we'd like to take a word out for a commercial, and we'll be right back. All right, we'd like to get right along with the program here, and we'd like to introduce everybody here that makes up the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers here. And we'll start with one of the oldest ones. Fella's been around a long, long time. Curly Ray Cline, the old boy from Basin, West Virginia, and he started playing the fiddle back when... How old was you, Curly?
Well, Melvin, I was in my first fiddlers contest in Williamson, West Virginia when I was 13 years old.
And you played against Natchez the Indian?
Natchez, Arthur Smith, Big Howdy, Georgia Slam, Leslie Keith. I could go on and talk all day. Margaret, she cut her dress up and made me an outfit, so I shook a little bit and won the contest on the old Lawrence Lawson Special, Melvin.
All right, that sounds good. Now we're going to get to the other fellow that plays the fiddle, brother to Curly, and his name is Charlie Cline. Charlie, give us a little history about you.
Well, I started a little bit later. I remember I started playing when I couldn't reach around the neck of a guitar. I'd let my brother chord it, and I'd keep the time with my daddy's fiddle.
In other words, he chorded it and you thumped it.
That's right. I was about 8 years old.
8 years old. Well, you and Curly Ray both are from Basin, West Virginia.
That's right.
All right, we're going to get along to another young fellow here that worked with the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers back, I believe, in 1952, and his name is Ray Goins. And Ray, would you tell him a little about your experience with the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers?
Well, I did start with Lonesome Pine Fiddlers, I guess, back in 1952.
Yeah.
Curly Ray Cline, he kind of gave me a start back then. And there was Ezra, of course, he was along then. And Paul Williams, he was singing then with us some. But I was 16 years old, I believe, when I first started with Lonesome Pine
1952.
Fiddlers.
That's been a long time.
Yes, it had. A lot of water
All
running.
right, that comes along to me now. Now I'll tell you what's going to happen to me. 1953, November of the 15th, 1953, me and Ray was working a little daily radio show in Bluefield, West Virginia, WHIS for Doug Ford there. And one night we was laying in the old Drake Hotel there. And Ezra Cline is no longer with us, the late cousin Ezra Cline. He called us from Logan, West Virginia. And at that time, they was working out of WJR, the Big Barn Frolic in Detroit, Michigan. And Ezra and Curly Ray was moving back to WLSI in Pikeville, Kentucky. So they needed a guitar player and a lead singer and a banjo picker and a tenor singer. Cause that left me and Ray in the driver's seat. So they asked us if we would take the job. So we decided to take the job. And Curly Ray came along on Sunday morning and picked us up. November the 15th, it brought us to Pikeville, Kentucky. We went to work at WLSI with a daily radio show. And we got started from there. So Curly gave us our first break. And that's how we got started with the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers. Now we got a young pup over here. Everybody knows of Curly Ray Cline now is the board hog with Ralph Stanley. It's been with Ralph Stanley since 1966, about 22 years. And Curly Ray's got a son with us on this show, and his name is Timmy Cline. And Timmy's a fine bluegrass picker and singer. And, of course, as I said, the late cousin Ezra Cline is no longer with us. He passed away in 1984. So we had to have a bass player, so we hired Timmy Cline to play bass on with us here. Curly, tell us a little bit about Timmy.
Timmy, I tell you, I didn't know he could sing. He's supposed to be a truck driver, but I came in one morning up there, and Bertie had the tape on. I said, "Who in the world's that singing?" She said, "Don't you know?" I said, "That's your son, Timmy." And I was already wore out just like we are today, and the tears come out of my eyes. I said, "Timmy can't sing." She said, "Well, that's him." I didn't believe it was him singing.
Well, he got it kind of honest, Curly. You play, and his mother's a good singer.
So he'd gotten some little old trailer and cut a tape down at Rawlton, Kentucky, and he said, "Dad," said, "you feel too bad to go down and dub the fiddle in?" I didn't know where he's taking me to, and they got down there, and we drove by and missed it. It's just a wide place in the road. He said, "I believe we passed this place up." And we finally got in there, and the way we dubbed it in, we had to open the doors and hear the sound.
That's some pretty good history on the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers.
Hey, Melvin.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, it runs in the family. Everyone in the Cline family is a singer, including the sewing machine.
A singer.
Melvin, you know, a lot of people, they don't know that I'm the same man that started with the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers, because I'm better known now as the old Kentucky fox hunter
Yes,
from
sir.
Pikeville, Kentucky Rock House.
That's right.
But still, I started from Basin, West Virginia.
What year was that, Curly?
When I started?
Yeah.
SC, I believe it was
1937?
37, I believe. Ezra had an old 37 model Ford, and I never will forget it. We stopped to get gas, and we had the base tied on with a plow line, and we forgot to tie it back, and them stepbrothers was with us. And they looked up, they said, "Boy, there's something in the air there." I said, "I believe somebody's wrecking. Is that bass fiddle a sailing?" We passed the bass fiddle, and we'd gone one way and hit the other. Ezra said, "Well, you fellas has ruined me." Said, "I've lost my bass fiddle." He said, "You didn't tie that rope back. Them stepbrothers are mean anyway." They said, "Yeah, we tied it back." They went out and got it, and they put it in a shopping bag.
Stove killing. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get along here and do an old song that goes back in 1952 when the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers was at their peak, I thought. And this was a great number. Was on all the radio stations and all the jukeboxes, and it was a big number. One called "My Brown-Eyed Darling." I'll never forget the morning you left. I tried to smile, but instead I cried. I couldn't hold my tears no longer the moment you told me goodbye. My brown-eyed darling, you know I love you. I'll always be faithful and true. Though tonight you're miles away, dear, I want you back, dear, I'll be true. I'll be waiting just for you, night after night for my baby. I try to sleep, but I can't for you. My brown-eyed darling, you know I love you. I'll always be faithful and true. Oh, tonight, 2 miles away, dear, I want you back, dear, I'll be true. I know I can depend on you, dear. I hope how soon you'll come back home. I'm hoping and praying for you, my darling, and the day call you my own. My brown-eyed darling, you know I love you. I'll always be faithful and true. Though tonight 2 miles away, dear, I want you back, dear, I'll be true.
All right, we'd like to get along with the program. Before we do, I'd like to kind of talk to Curly and find out where the name of the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers and the theme song came from. Curly, could you give us a little bit of talking about that and tell us how it all come about?
Well, I'll tell you, me and my brother Ned got killed in the Army, and old Arthur Smith, a twin fiddling back then, you know, there wasn't too much of it. And we started out as name as the Barracks Buckaroos. We switched to the Guyan Valley Boys, but then we got to adding to it, and we had to have a better name. So we figured out that we was playing 2 or 3 fiddles. Me and Ned and Smith played 3 fiddles.
Yeah.
So we decided that the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers would be a good name. So it started from a trail of the Lonesome Pine.
And where was that place at? That's down through the state of Virginia, coming from Bluefield through Tasman, Virginia, down through there?
And down through Big Stone Gap.
That's a trail of the Lonesome Pine.
Yeah, they made a movie of that,
That's
see?
right.
And we should have been in that movie, but we was out of fox hunting or something and lost it, or
Yes, I
digging up meat bones or something like that and got out of it. So friends and neighbors, there's the story on the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers.
I think I was in that movie, but I think it's behind a tree.
I don't believe that. I don't believe he was hatched then. He was too
No,
young.
he hadn't come along then. You know, the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers always featured an instrumental on their shows, and this is one of the old numbers we used to feature on all of our road shows, and we'd like to play it for
I
you
wrote
here
this
morning.
one, Melvin.
That's right, and one of Curly Ray wrote and composed his own self. One called the Lonesome Pine Breakdown.
Friends that never let Charlie Cline play one.
Hey, Charlie!
hit it out, Sam.
All right, thank you so much. We'd like to get along and do another old song that Lonesome Pine Fiddlers recorded back in 1952. We hope you'll enjoy it. One called I'll Never Make You Blue.
Since you went away, the skies have turned to gray. I never knew I loved you this way. I can't live without you, and if you come back soon, darling, I'll never make you blue. I'll never make you blue, darling, I'll promise you to be forever honest and true. The things I used to do, I'll quit them all for you. Darling, I'll never make you blue. Darling, I'm to blame, but I won't be the same. All I ask is one more chance to prove what I can do. Darling, for you, I'll prove that I can make you happy too. I'll never make you blue, darling, I'll promise you to be forever honest and true. The things I used to do, I'll quit them all for you. Darling, I'll never make you blue. Please come back to me. Don't leave me here to grieve. My life away 'tis a memory. Just let me alone and say you come back home. Darling, I can't live alone. I'll never make you blue, darling, I'll promise you to be forever honest and true. The things I used to do, I'll quit them all for you. Darling, I'll never make you blue.
All right, thank you so much. We'd like to get along with the show and do another real old song, sort of a little blues swing tune we hope you'll enjoy. One called the Honky Tonk Blues. Every night when the clock strikes 9, she's on the go, that gal of mine, to the honky tonk so bright and gay, with another guy to swing and sway.
honky-tonk blues I'm trying to lose. It's a honky-tonk blues. That's when I sold my shoes. She comes in at 3 or 4, always wants to dance some more. She's never tired of tapping her feet. This boogie-woogie is killing me. It's a honky-tonk blues I'm trying to lose. It's a honky-tonk blues. That's when I sold my shoes. Now listen, you guys, I'm telling you true. Honky-tonk woman get the best of you. Give you a squeeze, don't give him a chance. It'll show you time, it'll make your heart dance. It's a honky-tonk blues I'm trying to lose. It's a honky-tonk blues. That's when I sold my shoes. It's a honky-tonk blues I'm trying to lose. It's a honky-tonk blues. That's when I sold my shoes.
All right, thank you so much. We'd like to gather around and do a sacred number right now because we always like to include one of the old-time hymns. Send it out to all the sick and shut-ins. Maybe the people's been on the weather a little bit. And we hope you'll enjoy the one we have picked out here today, one entitled, He Showed Me the Way. For many years, I walked in darkness, evil led the way for me, But Jesus came, down from heaven, He brought the light, now I can see, He showed me the way, to the pearly gate, when crucified, your soul to save, there on the cross, oh when He died, the darkness passed, and there was light, Call on Jesus, He will lead you, be your guide, from day to day, Once in life, you cannot stray, call on Him, He'll show you the way, He showed me the way, to the pearly gate, when crucified, your soul to save, there on the cross, oh when He died, the darkness passed, and there was light, the darkness there, it will be awful, no light will shine, what will you do, if your soul is lost forever, and there's no home, above for you, He showed me the way, to the pearly gate, when crucified, your soul to save, there on the cross, oh when He died, the darkness passed, and there was light, thank you so much. We're going to get along with the program. We kind of went back and dug up an old song that's been real good to the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers through the many years. In fact, this song was recorded in February of 1954 for RCA Victor Records in Nashville, Tennessee. And Curly Ray was telling me the other day that he was watching TV one night over at Charlie Sizemore's place, and he seen the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band on the Ralph Emery
Dillard.
show. Doug Dillard. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Doug Dillard.
Yeah.
And they was doing this song here.
Yeah, and Charlie says, didn't you write that? I said, I had a little hand in it. And I made a round. We was gone about 3 or 4 days, and I got back as a little coffee check in the mail.
Money in the bank, my brother. All right, we sang it like the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers done it back in 1954, Curly.
Oh, how I'd like to be up on a windy mountain where the treetops scrape the sky. Then I would forget all my worries and my trouble. I'll just let the wind blow them by. Let me hear the leaves on the trees when they're singing. Just a moment of relief is all I care. For I got no sorrow, heartaches or sadness, as long as I can see the trees that sway. Oh, how I'd like to be up on a windy mountain where the treetops scrape the sky. Then I would forget all my worries and my troubles. I'll just let the wind blow them by. Just how much I love her, she'll never know. And that I'm going to rest away up on the mountain where the howling wind will always blow. Oh, how I'd like to be up on a windy mountain where the treetops scrape the sky. Then I would forget all my worries and my troubles. I'll just let the wind blow them by. All my friends bury me away up on the mountain where that old wind will always blow. For I want to rest alone on the mountain with the howling wind that I love so. Oh, how I'd like to be up on a windy mountain where the treetops scrape the sky. Then I would forget all my worries and my troubles. I'll just let the wind blow them by.
Folks, our time's all gone. We hope to see you on the Bluegrass Festival this summer, and we'll have fun.
In the hills of old Virginia, on the trail of the Lonesome Pine, where the southern breeze is blowing through the trees, that's where I long to be.
Folks, we hope you've enjoyed the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers here. We've enjoyed being with you. Hope you'll enjoy these songs. Till we see you again, we'd like to say so long, everybody, and take care of yourselves.